Hi, I'm Eric.
I'm Shane.
Welcome to Game+Chat+and Chill. All right, guys, we're back. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that last segment. So we're gonna be moving on to some stuff you guys might remember from back in the day. Some Tiger handhelds. We all used to play them. Remember what kinds you used to have?
Oh gosh, there's a little bit of variety. I remember there was the Wheel of Fortune. There's poker.
Oh, Yahtzee.
There's baseball.
Yeah, baseball. Yeah.
That was the big thing that just was all there and fun to play. $20. I think I don't know, they may still go for about the same price, really. But oh yeah.
What about the bass fisher one? Remember the bass fishing one?
I do vaguely on that. Yeah, it's in one way, shape, or another, because again, goes back
to shaped a fishing pole and a screen on it.
Mm-hmm. And what I liked is that, again, let alone the console games, if you didn't have it, it was mobile. You took it on the bus, you took it and played it in study hall, and other people had it too. But there's always the sound, which we'll get into.
Yeah, we have some here. We're going to show you guys. Mm-hmm. I have two from my past, and Shane has one that he has from his past. So let's check it out. All right, Shane, show us what you got.
I'm going first. Ninja Gaiden. This is a classic, and shout out to my Uncle John. When I was little, this is something that we played on the Nintendo for hours. If we got to play, but I know that was a hardcore game that he loved playing. That's one of the things that got me into gaming initially. But this is Ninja Gaiden again. It just hearing it. So I'm just turning it on right now.
So the question is, does it work? Does it work? Yeah. Does it work?
Yep. So it's very basic, just running, jumping, hitting, and going to the bosses. So it's hard to see the screen, but it was something to go by, because you got your life bar there, you got your amount of lives, and then you get your score. And the whole thing is that for the amount of time that I've had this, again, going back to 1988 or so, I have yet to conquer this game, but I still have it. And I love it.
I don't think anybody has beaten any of them.
I'll continue to play it.
We had the Little Mermaid when I was a kid. My sisters had the Little Mermaid, and they'd catch me occasionally playing it. But anyways, I remember playing on the Ninja Turtles one. You remember the Ninja Turtles one? And what else was there? I can't think of it. What is that? I can't remember what they were, but
beat that board.
Yeah. Dude. Oh yeah, what about the Simon? Remember the Simon handle?
Wasn't Simon? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Simon.
Oh, that was classic. Oh my gosh, that was something we played for a long time too, with the colors, matching them up. You can't get past these games. They're just they stand the test of time. Very fun. This is always that's the main reason why I kept this so long, is because of the initial experience playing with my uncle there.
I have two of these Tiger games. This one has not worked for a very long time. This is the Double Dragon. It used to be white, now it's yellow. I don't know what happened there, but maybe somebody can fix it. Maybe I'll open it up one of these days to look at it and see if I can't clean it up with some rubbing alcohol or something and fix it. But yeah, this thing is not turned on in probably 10, 15 years. I don't know what happened. It just didn't work. And then the other one I got is this one. This one is still... Now, this isn't the one I had when I was a kid. This one is one that was purchased for me for, I think, a Christmas present or birthday present, I believe. Birthday or Christmas present. I can't remember which one it was. But it's in pretty decent shape. There's like hardly any scratches. I keep it right on my shelf. This does have the back. One of the things that you'll notice with a lot of these is they're missing the battery case. These are not missing the battery case. They're all still there. They're all still good looking. None of the batteries are corroded in them.
Definitely.
Last I knew it still worked. I haven't played this in quite a few years, but last I knew it still worked. And this is the one where you got to swim down and try to get past the spinning blades at the bottom here. See if I can there we go. Get some light in it. There we go. Get some light.
You want to try it?
So right down here, there's some... yeah, I guess we can check it out.
2 batteries right here.
So we're going to test this out and see what at least it sounds like. Anyways, it takes 2 batteries, 2 AA.
All right, here we go. There's one, and there's 2.
All right. has been when I first got this, I played it a little bit, but I didn't want to ruin it. So, all right, let's see. Let's see if we can get a good. There we go. Oh yeah,
Turtles in a half shell.
Yeah, so
Turtle power.
I don't know if you can see it very well on the screen, but
awesome.
Yeah, you can't see the glare. There's too much glare, but
I like the artwork too.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's like the original right there. Everyone wanted to draw them like that.
There we go. There we go. See, you got to swim down.
Yeah. Up, down, left, right.
Oh no. Let's see if we get it. I don't know if we can get it in there or not, but I see there's too much of a glare.
It's cool. You can see.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Look right there. There it is. Yeah. Oh, dead. Yep, that was cool. Nice. Yeah, I used to play when I was a kid. The one I had, I played for so long, for hours, and I got it from somebody. Like we didn't have money to buy stuff like this, so this was actually the one I had was given to me, I believe, from a friend. Maybe I traded it because I was really big into trading because we didn't have money to get stuff. I was big into trading things with people, and that was one of the things I got. Still in great condition. All right, so
absolutely.
All right, so that's about it for those. We have other stuff too. We have all kinds of other handheld game systems. We're going to be
to be continued.
Yeah, to be continued. But that was just for now. The next thing is just wanted to chit chat. Seeing as how this is a gaming chit chat channel.
Gotta stretch out.
Just want to
nuts and bolts.
Just want to talk about now. What is your? Let's see. What's the word I'm looking for? Can you name any video game movies? And what are your likes and dislikes with them? How many video game movies has there even been? Oh my word!
Many. There would have to. What I can't come to mind right now. I'm sure there's a lot because that seems that was big during the time. Back to the 80s and 90s.
What comes to mind? What's the first movie you remember? What video game movie you remember?
Video game movie? RoboCop.
Oh, that's a video game movie?
Yeah. Well, a video game movie or a game based off a movie?
Yeah. So what is it? Was it a game first and then a movie, or is it a movie first and then a game?
I believe it was a movie first and then the game was in conjunction with it. It's like, again, part of the advertising for the movie, or well, I guess it would have to do the movie first because then there's MTV video, for the theme, which goes into, I mean, that's a springboard question because then there's Batman, but then going back to RoboCop, it seems were a lot of them during that time, especially action ones. I mean, I'm sure they made one off of a movie, whether it was Lethal Weapon, RoboCop, Batman, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. It's like there was a video game version of that movie.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So just off the hip.
The one that comes to mind the most, I believe, would probably have to be the original Mario Brothers movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the first one I even remotely remember being a movie from a video game, and I'll be honest with you, when it first came out, I didn't like it.
It was big.
I didn't
John
like
Leguizamo, right? And guy played. I'm trying to think of his name. He was in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yes. Yep.
I'm trying to think of his name.
And I didn't know about that until years later. But when it first came out, I did not like it. When I was a kid, I didn't like it. I didn't like it until I became an adult.
What didn't you like about
it? It was just weird.
Old dinosaur thing.
It was weird.
Who was the guy that played Bowser? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, that's
it's like one of those actors. Like, wow, where did he come from?
He played in Waterworld.
Yeah. I'm trying.
He played bad guy in Waterworld.
I can picture his name.
He always plays the amazing bad guy.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, I can't.
For sure. It's been a while.
I think it was because they went a little too realistic.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like the dinosaurs, they kind of went a little too far with the dinosaurs, I think, in the movie. But like I said, when I turned into an adult, if you can even consider it that, I loved it. Mm-hmm. I watched it like years and years down the road. I absolutely loved it. Now to me, it's a classic. I watch it at least once a year. One of them types of movies. Trying to think, like, obviously there's newer movies that are made out of games like Rampage and
Well, a lot of stuff that they redo.
Oh,
It's
they
like
did Monster
recopying
Hunter.
things.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. It's yeah. They did Monster Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that one?
That I haven't watched yet.
Probably
watched it
if
yet.
you, I've been a Monster Hunter fan since the 3DS, I believe the 3DS.
Yes.
I started playing Monster Hunters,
Hmm.
and when the movie came out, it came out during the whole COVID thing, and you could tell the movie. You could, like it had so much potential, but they didn't. They just I guess they had limited sources. I mean, the whole movie, there's really basically only two people.
Affected a lot.
Yeah,
Even
and
the ones
a
that
lot
got
of
put
it
together.
was like, it's kind of like they went from new age and they had to use like a lot of old school techniques where they did like the green screen looking thing, you know, the old fashioned explosion and jumping in the air kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, Starship Troopers, right? Okay.
Oh yeah, Starship Troopers. Yep, I remember that one. But
they sure made a game, right?
I don't. Did they?
I don't know.
Should,
Probably.
Oh, we're gonna.
I'm sure some way, shape, or form.
If one of you guys out there know, if they
let us know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if they
That's
made.
Cool. Yeah.
If they made a Starship Troopers video game. What about the Leprechaun?
Leprechaun?
Did they ever make any games out of that?
Probably.
Leprechaun in the Hood. they went into outer space with the Leprechaun. I mean, come on. I mean, where else are they going to go? They probably go underwater with them next.
Well, I mean, like Waterworld. I mean, think of that again. It's like any movie, they made a game of it. But you mentioning Mario, I think that's the first one where, to me, thinking about it now, like based off a video game, then they made something because of the background with it, you know, cult classic, however, that they actually made a movie of it.
There's so many.
The reversal.
There's so many, but I cannot think off the top of my head. I should have wrote them down because I can't think of them off the top of my head.
Unless it's a cartoon like DuckTales, you know, because you have a lot more
movies,
just, cartoons, but that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something a little bit along the lines of like a little bit more action packed or
Lethal Weapon, Demolition Man.
They did Pokemon.
Pokemon, sure.
They did Pokemon.
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball, but that one. We can agree that
sequel.
No. Hollywood needs to stay away from that.
Yeah, if unless they're going to do it.
Oh my word! Yeah, exactly.
See?
They need
There's fans. Do it right.
Exactly. They need to pick the right
director.
Everything. Everything. Nothing about that Dragon Ball movie was right.
No.
I watched it one time and then that was it. That was enough for me. I couldn't do it again. What other ones is there?
I mean, well, they ended up making movies. Say like the just like with the Dragon Ball, the kind of weird was
Gremlins?
like again.
Is there Gremlins game?
Sure.
I thought there was a Gremlins Nintendo game or something. Wasn't there?
Yes. Or
if you guys
Gremlins
know, let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they made
Ghostbusters. They did Ghostbusters, the movie, and then they came out with the game. The Nightmare Before Christmas.
They made Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Anything that if there's something collaborated with
Jason and Freddy. They used the movie characters in like Call of Duty. They threw them in there a few years back. So I mean, there's a lot of commingling things going on with the video game and movie world.
I'm just trying to think again more like right from the get go, making a game with movie. I'm trying to think. Don't want to think too hard on it, but I'm sure that there is somewhere.
Oh, then the smoke's coming.
Now I'm going.
Man, I can't.
For a movie.
Borderlands, that flopped.
Oh,
that was horrible.
See, now did you watch
it?
Rewind.
Did you watch it?
Nope.
Oh.
Should I?
No.
Usually I'm a fan.
Horrible.
I draw my own conclusions after watching, but that's too bad. Even X-Files. They made a game from X-Files.
Oh, yeah.
You know, anything that...
Tremors.
Yeah.
They made... So here's the thing. They got all these... I'm a big Tremors fan. I love them all except for the third one. The third one is dumb.
First one's best. Alan Bacon.
And I did not watch the series.
Yeah. No.
I just didn't get into it. But I saw video footage of the Tremors video game, and that looked freaking awesome. I don't even know if it's an actual game yet or not. Like, I think it was just like in the beginning stages of being developed. I saw it on YouTube. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's fake. But I definitely want to know because that would be an awesome game. Imagine playing as the Tremor.
Oh my god!
Like swimming around underground, hunting humans.
See, it's weird because like during that time they made movies based or
Home Alone?
collaborating with a movie.
Yeah.
Well, like the most recent, like Sonic. I mean, that game's been around for a while. Then they made
Yeah.
a movie.
Oh yeah, those
Mario, but
those aren't
recently
flops.
Sonic.
Those are good. Those movies turned out
so
good.
The next one's out right now, right? What's it? Yeah.
Yeah, it just came out at Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Throwbacks. Let's see. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, of course. How can we forget that?
Classics.
The cartoons and the movies and the games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cartoons, games, movies.
Yep.
You can't kind of follow suit.
Mm-hmm.
Has there been any of them that have like made a big impact on your life? Any movies that were? I mean, the only one, like I said, the only thing that whenever somebody says video game movie, the only one that really pops to mind is Mario Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Super Mario Brothers.
Mine a lot.
It's just a cult classic.
I think for me, again, going back to say like RoboCop or Batman, that's like it seems that's where it all started for me for those ones. I mean, I remember the Mario Brothers movie.
Oh, yeah, there's Batman games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
the first one that was like because it seemed like during that time whether it was Castlevania,
Lego,
it just seemed like the characters were just like that, and it's just the way that they moved around. It just seemed. I mean, it wasn't like Mega Man, but the background and the action, like Ninja Gaiden. It just seemed like during that time it's like, well, that's how the games were made. That's just like if you watch an '80s movie now, how the camera. I mean, you can tell it's an '80s movie, let alone a B movie.
Yeah.
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 I'm sure the list goes on because there's a lot, and I guess during that time that's what made it all fun because you either had the game, you had the movie, you had the experience. It all went together,
Yeah,
let alone the cover of Kellogg's Wheaties. That's
like we were talking about before with like Blockbuster and all those places, video games, movies. They all kind of go along with each other.
Yep. Entertainment.
The adults would get usually movies, and then the kids would get the video games. Rent the video game for the weekend.
Mm-hmm. Good times.
Yeah.
Still going, just a lot different, a lot more to it now.
Yeah.
But still.
Wish we'd be able to still do stuff like that, but times change, unfortunately.
I mean, we can't, but then that's something good with the channel and throwback to this stuff that we can. It's just it's slowing things down, getting back to stuff. It's a lot easier on the eyes. Other than 4K.
Yeah.
But
it's easy on the eyes.
I think maybe I'm wrong, but I could have even with my children if they play, it'll be like it's back to basics. Maybe it'll be too simple for them in a sense. Because they're used to a whole different thing. They'll be like, huh, what's this? But
yeah, I got kids, and we are going to be comparing.
Cool.
Because my oldest is phenomenal on. For the shooters, he usually plays Fortnite all the time. I just got him into the new Call of Duty.
Yep, shout out.
And he's just insanely good. He's good at every game that he does, I guess, every game he touches. His gaming channel, I'll have to leave a link down in the description.
I agree.
It's was it Matthew's Epic Gaming?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he's got his own channel. He uploads videos, and I'll put I'll put the link in the description. But he'll be joining me from time to time. I want to get a comparison of I want to see what his opinions are and his reactions to, because he's only grown up playing the new age, everything from PlayStation 3 up. He's had a PS3, he's had a PS4, he's got his own PS5 now. He worked hard for it, worked all summer for it, earned it, got it. So I want to see if we can't get him hooked up, or get him started on one of these old fashioned shooters and see what he says, see how he does.
Cool.
But yeah, we'll be doing that down the road. We got all kinds of retro gaming stuff to do reviews on. Just reminders of things that we used to do back in the day, just fun stuff. All kinds of good stuff to bring out. I feel like He-Man, Ninja Turtles, we got all kinds of that. We got everything you can possibly think of. But
comments. Keep them coming.
Oh yeah, that's the thing is we'll be if you guys have any questions or comments on anything, make sure you feel free. Doesn't matter. Hate, love, it doesn't matter. Leave it. We want to read it. We want to see it. I'm going to get the email address started. So if you guys have questions, I want to be able to start reading that. If we can answer them, we'll read your questions live here on the video. Yeah, so I'm going to get an email address for you guys. I'll put that in the description as well once we get one. And you guys can ask any questions about any kind of video games that there is out there. We can try to figure out the answer for you. If we don't know what it is, we'll look it up. So we want to get a segment of that. Get a list of 3 or 4 questions towards the end of the episode. We'll do that. All right, guys, that is our video for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a thumbs up, share it out, share it all with your friends. The more the merrier. If you like your scene, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like it. Don't forget to share it. Come check us on Facebook as One-Eyed Truckin's Gaming channel. And don't forget, guys, just keep gaming.
Just keep gaming.